theme. We're going to bring you the latest now from the 79th Cannes Film Festival. Our film critic, Emma Jones, is on the French Riviera. Emma, it is time to start weighing up now the 22 films in competition for the Palme d'Or. Talk us through the main themes of the competition this year.
Well, you know, the biggest theme I see is that some of the greatest living filmmakers are going to be competing for the Palme d'Or in Cannes this year. There's so many to choose from, be it the film Fatherland by renowned Polish filmmaker Paweł Pawłowski, starring an iconic German actress, Sandra Hüller. Very much looking forward to that. Then there's Iranian author Asghar Farhadi. Now, he's back in competition with a film called Parallel Tales, and this is another collaboration that he's made in France with a French-speaking cast. It's a stellar cast that includes Isabelle Huppert. And we also can expect Bitter Christmas, which I think is a very intriguing title, from Pedro Almodovar, who is, of course, Spain's probably greatest living director. So much to look forward to. I also see a really strong Asian theme this year in competition. There's a film, Hope, by a Korean director, and there's 3 Japanese films in competition, including by a previous Palme d'Or winner, that's Hirokazu Kore-eda. This film is called Sheep in the Box, and it's about AI, so very intriguing. I'm also slightly disappointed to note that only 5 of the 22 films are made by female directors. That's quite a depressing statistic. Nevertheless, I can see that I'm really looking forward to seeing Gentle Monster by Austrian filmmaker Marie Kreutzer. That stars Léa Seydoux. Now, deciding all of this really is the international jury who is going to win, and it is headed this year by a wonderful Korean filmmaker, that's Park Chan-wook. Charlotte Lamb has been looking at his career so far.
A first for the Cannes Film Festival, a Korean presiding over the jury for one of the world's most glamorous events. Park Chan-wook, acclaimed director, screenwriter and producer, is a fascinating figure in modern cinema and has a connection to Cannes that's lasted more than 20 years, starting in 2004 with his thriller Old Boy, which took the Grand Prix that year.
Je voudrais remercier surtout les 4 poulpes vivants qui ont dû souffrir à cause du film, et tout l'honneur est pour eux.
Next came Thirst and The Handmaiden. Nearly every film presented at Cannes has taken home a prize. Among them, romantic thriller Decision to Leave, which earned him Best Director in 2022.
I hope the momentum and energy we feel tonight can be maintained, and that Korean cinema can rise and open up to the world.
Korean cinema started to find its place in the world 3 years earlier, thanks to Bong Joon-ho's Parasite, which took both the Palme d'Or and Best Film Oscar in 2020.
It's really crazy.
6 years later, Park Chan-wook now honors his nation presiding over the Cannes jury, responding to the appointment, saying that in an age of hatred and division, the simple act of coming together in a movie theatre to watch a film created a sense of solidarity. He's a fierce critic of Korean capitalist society. He helped to define Korean noir, a genre of bloody crimes and moral revenge, which has long been a common theme within his work, told through striking and meticulous imagery. Park Chan-wook's latest work, No Other Choice, is another tale of social violence, the story of an unemployed man ready to kill to find a job. From cinema to TV shows and K-pop, Korean culture has earned global recognition, all the way to one of its own being given the final say at one of the most important cinema events of the year.
Emma, the competition starts today. Talk us through what we can expect.
Yes, well, I was talking about some Japanese filmmakers. A Japanese film, Nagi Notes by Koji Fukada, is showing today. Now, this is a story set in rural Japan. It's a story of a city architect who comes to stay with her former sister-in-law, who's a sculptor. And I think life transformations occur from that. What I really like about this filmmaker is his subtle observation. I think we can expect more of that. And then there's one of the films by a female filmmaker. It's A Woman's Life by Charlene Bourgeois Take. This stars Leah Drucker, who was in Dossier 137 in Cannes last year, won the César Award for it. And she stars as a 50-something-year-old surgeon who is devoted to the well-being of her family and her profession. And she also starts to question her life when a novelist comes to do some research for a book. So a lot to see, a lot to be intrigued by, I think.
Emma, much has been made of this year's Cannes in the fact that there's a lack of Hollywood studios this year, but I do understand there's a blast from the past from Hollywood that is set to roar into town.
Oh yes, tonight is going to be really, really fun on the Quizette. There is going to be a midnight screening in the Grand Theatre Lumière of The Fast and the Furious. The first film, now I think 25 years old, that launched this iconic billion-dollar franchise. We're expecting Michelle Rodriguez to be on the red carpet amongst hopefully other cast members as well. We are expecting a lot of fast cars to be parked outside the theatre tonight and some really good fun. I think we should just take a look at the original movie that sparked this franchise, shouldn't we?
Monica! It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Go time!
Doesn't get better than this.
What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Emma, that does look like a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll be telling us all about that tomorrow. Thank you so much, Emma Jones, there from the Cannes Film Festival.